Hello and welcome to another episode of In the Studio. Today I'm joined by Sarah Jackman-Reid, who's going to show us this beautiful scrapbook page featuring stamping, spritzing and distressing. Hi Sarah, welcome along. Now we're going to do some scrapbooking today, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
We've got a page here, a gorgeous page featuring your little lovely little Lottie.
Yes.
Ah, right, okay, let's get started.
Okay.
What's first?
These are all gorgeous papers.
And they are indeed. Very nice.
What I've started, I've backed them because there's quite a lot of elements going on there. It's quite heavy. I've just backed them on a piece of cardstock.
Good stuff.
And I've just laid a couple there, ready for putting my extra layers on.
Okay.
Place it on the top there and roughly, so don't worry too much, just sort of really get in there.
Let's go for it.
And go for it. Exactly, so there's that one. And we're just going to take a piece of that out.
Oh, I see. So you've popped the papers behind, sort of in the
I know
sections where it's going to be going. That's good.
That's it. And also, I quite like leaving a bit of white.
Oh yeah,
there.
definitely.
So there we go. So that I've got this lovely little purple
Little Paper Mania ink pads.
Yeah, and I'm just going to take the edge off the white.
Love it.
Okay. So I'm going to use this little tool.
Ah, screw hole punch tool.
Yes.
Good stuff.
To obviously make some little holes. So I'm just going to go along. Add a few along there,
isn't it?
which will give us our lacing.
Very nice.
It's a nice little tool, this.
Very good.
Okay. So I'm going to just use some of this lovely natural
I really like that.
string. So you can lace it however you like, really. So now we can attach this to our main page.
And on this one here, you've sort of gone a little bit more to town with the distressing, haven't you? So you just sort of continued that around the edge. But
yeah, so I actually prefer to do the distressing once.
Oh, do you?
I
oh,
do,
okay. Sorry.
Because I find that
preempting
sometimes if I do it when I'm holding it like this, I'm worried I'm going to just
Oh, well, that makes total sense.
chop the finger off or something.
No one wants that.
I mean, obviously, everyone works in different ways,
no,
don't
that's
they?
really, yeah.
So I normally just obviously leave the glue.
I see.
I'm going to put a little bit under here, but just be careful of this area. So I always leave a little bit of a gap there.
Okay, yeah.
And that just sits over the top. Like so.
That's fab.
So it obviously just shows that little area there.
Yeah.
And again, we can just
I see.
take a little bit of that off, maybe. So this is a lovely little stamp.
That's beautiful, isn't it? Which one's that?
She is called Dear Alice.
It's very nice. She's got a little bear there.
She is very cute. So I need to stamp this image twice.
Okay.
Once on here and once on just a plain piece of card.
Okay.
Just really carefully covering as much as possible.
And of course, it doesn't matter that we've got a little ink pad for a big stamp because
No,
obviously,
in fact,
you
I
can
think
see
it's
Sarah's
easier.
bringing the ink to the stamp rather than the other way around.
And also you can really just carefully go over it because it's really intricate, some of these bits. And then just carefully press all over. Oh, that's not too bad.
Very nice.
And then we'll just do another very quick one. This is just so I can mask over that.
Oh,
so it
okay.
only needs to be it's for the shape rather than the actual pattern. So there we go, just so that we've got a rough idea.
Fab.
I'm going to cut this one out. Again, it doesn't have to be anything too neat.
That's good.
So that's just a mask basically when we do a bit of our
spritzing. Okay, that's good.
So I've got this lovely spritzing ink in violet.
Very good.
Hopefully we won't spray it over everything.
That's half the fun.
It is. I mean, obviously, the idea obviously is really to sort of not go too crazy. But it's just...
I think the
It's
spattering,
so random,
like
isn't it? You
really
don't know
like
what
that.
you're going to get with it. So I'm just going to add a little bit more at the bottom, I think.
Very good.
And then, of course, we can take away our... And we've still got the main,
There she is.
the main image.
Very nice.
I've also just done a little bit of watercolouring on that image as well. But
Oh, okay, I see.
just use my pad, bit of water, and then you can just, if you want to just add a little sort of element coloured, sometimes it's quite nice to just sort of go around the whole of the stamp.
Oh, that's really effective.
Just so she stands out a little bit more, really.
Fabulous.
So that's our sort of main image, which
Good
is
stuff.
quite quick. So I've used the doily,
Beautiful.
one of an old favourites there,
It's beautiful.
which are still available, but they are really nice, these doily dies.
Very
so I've die cut
nice.
that one already, and that just gives us that extra little bit of sort of colour on the side. I'm just going to work out where I'm going to put that. So there we go. Obviously, I've just put a bit of, I've put card around her,
Okay.
strengthen it a little bit. Okay, so we'll go there. So we'll pop Lottie in. Oh, not upside down.
Upside down pug.
Not really the look we're after, is it really? So she can go about there. So we need to sort of glue this piece. I'm going to use a glue gun for this because it will obviously be instant. Just pull that back and just stick it. Sort of roll it and stick it. So I've got a little frame here from the Bellissima
Oh, these are
floral
so cute, aren't they?
range.
I really like those.
But I thought it was perfect for just adding. This is from the Ultimate Die Cut and
Oh,
Paper
look,
Pack,
that's
but
gonna-
obviously it matches the stamp.
That fits
But
perfectly.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that in there and just tuck it in, so it's just sticking out like so. And we're going to cut our little image. If you see on the main one, I've covered it with Anita's clear gloss.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Just to give it a nice sheen and makes it slightly three-dimensional.
Looks
And
like
I've
a little
only done one
enamel
la-
sort of
It
cameo,
is.
doesn't it?
I've only just done one layer on there, but you could build up, and also you could add some little gems and things
Oh,
if you
that would be
wanted, just
lovely.
to give it an extra dimension.
Very nice.
So that'll just pop in there. I think it would look quite nice with perhaps a few little gems.
Yeah, like sink them in, definitely.
And again, we've got another from the paper pack,
Oh, yes.
die cut paper pack, just to make a tag. You can put that in there.
Oh, yeah, that looks cute.
And just wherever we want it, really. But I think with this, the idea with this look is just as quite rough and not worry too much about anything being
Yeah.
too neat and tidy.
And you can put as much or as little as you want on as well,
You
can't you?
can.
If you prefer a slightly cleaner look, you can, put a little bit less on. If you want it to look really sort of messy and mixed media, you can sort of really go to town, can't you?
You could. I mean, I've used this little die cut. It's another floral border,
Oh, that's lovely.
which we could put along there.
That's
and I've
nice.
also, there's these lovely little, tiny little stamps.
Oh, yeah, because actually on the Gorjuss sets,
There's
you get all sorts of little
and these little
accent
dragon
stamps, don't you? That's
And
really
again,
cute.
this is what I've added. You can just play around and put as much as you like on, really.
That's lovely.
So I'm going to just put this little bow on. There we go. But again, nothing too tidy. I mean, you could add lots of
Coordinates
little...
perfectly with
Yeah.
Lottie, doesn't it?
But again, you could just add lots of little gems and really build it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant. Well, that's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that page and your
welcome.
lovely pictures of Lottie as well. Thank you. If you've enjoyed Sarah's project, why not leave us a comment to let us know? Or maybe you've got a question that you'd like us to answer on a future episode of In the Studio. If you're after more inspiration, why not pick up a copy of docrafts Creativity magazine? It's out every month and there's loads of great projects for you to get your teeth into. If you'd like to share your own projects, you can upload them today at docrafts.com. Until next time, happy crafting.